Hi guys, hope you're all doing great. So I did a video about macronutrients before, explaining how you can calculate calories, whether it's fats, carbohydrates or protein. How can you calculate each of them from the percentage of calories that you need for your daily intake for each macronutrient. So now let's go deeper, a little bit deeper into each. So as I said before, macronutrients consist of three things: protein, carbohydrates, and fats. So what are the main things that you need to know about those three? First, in the last part of the macronutrient video, I explained how you can calculate the calories. For you who don't know, in order to convert those calories into grams, so 1 calorie of protein is equal to 4 grams. Alright? So let's go a bit let's take it one by one. So protein, what are types of protein that you can have? It's divided into two parts. So there's food with high protein and there is food with a little bit less protein. So what are foods that are high in protein? It's all meats. So it's such as like meat, so fish, or I would say chicken, steak, this type of meat, and other types of sources of protein can be other types can be like fish, eggs, sometimes like spinach. So these are the stuff that contain a high amount of protein. So what comes next after that? Carbohydrates. It's exactly like protein. So 1 calorie of carbohydrates, it's equal 4 grams. Just one thing that I forget to tell you. What is the function of protein? The function of protein is growth plus repair. That's why in order to rebuild your muscle and repair your muscles, you need a high protein intake. As I said in the last video, it's 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kg. So that's why you need it, because it's responsible for the growth and repair of the muscle fibers and the cells in your body. So that's why it's extremely important. Carbohydrates, as I said again, it's exactly like protein. It's 1 calorie is equal to 4 grams. So carbohydrates, what's the function of it? The function is its main source of energy. That's the favorite source of energy for the human body. Alright? What are the types of carbohydrates? It's divided into 2 types. Simple, alright, and complex. Simple is usually like chocolate, like fruits, juices. Those are the simple carbohydrates that those fast sources of energy. So it's chocolate, juices, fruits. Alright? So what are the complex ones? Remember guys, in my grocery shopping video, which was the last video, what I did was, any source of carb, I told you I prefer it to be whole wheat. Why? Because it's slowly releasing for energy and gives you the sensation of fullness. So that's why I prefer whole wheat carbohydrates. Those are the complex carbohydrates. So complex is any whole wheat. Alright? Any whole wheat. As I said, pasta, rice, bread, alright? So it's any whole wheat carbohydrate is a complex carbohydrate. So what is the last micronutrient? It's fats. Fats is slightly different. So 1 calorie of fats is equal to 9 grams. So let's say, for example, you have 600 calories of fat per day. So you times it by 9, it will give us 5,400 grams of fats per day. And the same thing you can apply for protein and carbohydrates. So let's get back to fats. So as I said, 1 calorie is 9 grams. Fat is the substitute or the alternative source of energy for carbohydrates. That's why people who are cutting, as I said before, you decrease the carb to the minimum and you increase the fat. So it's inversely proportional. So while bulking, you increase the carbs as a source of energy to help protein synthesis in order to grow and repair the muscle while you break it down in the gym. While here, while you're cutting, you decrease the carbs. Why? Okay, why do we decrease the carbs? Because carbs contain a lot of water in it. So when you decrease or eliminate carbs completely, that water in your body that comes from carbs as a source of energy, it gets depleted, totally depleted. So fat doesn't make you hold water. So fat just gives you a source of energy, all right? So it eliminates that water into your body and helps you burn more fat in order to lose weight. And of course helps you supply your workouts with energy and helps increase your fat burning effect. Alright, so fats are divided into 2. Saturated alright, and unsaturated. By the way, I'll do another video speaking about types of carbohydrates, just as simple and complex, what's the main differences between them, and get a little bit into deeper details about them. And I'll also do another one about unsaturated and unsaturated fat, again deeper into details, the difference, the benefits of this and that, the disadvantages of this and that. So what are saturated fat? Saturated fat is the bad fat that raises your cholesterol, such as the fat you find in meat, such as the fat you find in processed food, such as the fat you find in energy drinks, or chocolates. Alright, this is the fat that raises your cholesterol. What is unsaturated fat? The unsaturated fat is usually the good fat that helps you regulate your cholesterol level. For example, the fat you find in fish, such as omega-3. Omega-3. For example, the fat you find in olive oil. The fat you find in avocados, broccolis, and the fat you find in unsalted nuts. Guys, I repeat again, unsalted nuts or unsweetened nuts or unflavored nuts, just pure nuts as it is. I'll write it even here, pure nuts. Alright, so these are the different types of macronutrients into a little bit deeper detail and more about their grams, how much grams is in each calorie of each macronutrients. So hope you guys found this useful. Again, I'll do another video speaking about simple and complex carbohydrate, and another video speaking about saturated and unsaturated fat. And also I'll get deeper later, in a later video, I'll get deeper into protein and different types of protein and which is the best form of protein that you can have. So hope you guys like the video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below, and share it, guys. A lot of people will find this video really useful. So I'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy.